Alrighty. All right, can we see my video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna start with a really quick warm up, okay? So very first thing we're starting with is we're just going to run in place. Gonna pump those arms and pick those knees up. Run, run, run. Good job. Okay. And hands on hips. And we're going to kick our butts. Yep, butt kicks. Go ahead, pick those feet up. Good job. Stand up nice and tall. And handstand hips. Now we're doing high knees. Pick those knees up in front. Point those toes. Try and get those toes underneath your feet too, or toes underneath your knees. Good job. Okay, very next thing we're moving on to is we're going to start with kicks, okay? So when we do our kicks, our hands are going to be on our hips. And I'm going to kick, we can pick whatever leg we want to first. We're going to kick it in front, and we're going to do 10 of these kicks all together, okay? We're ready? So stand up nice and tall, hands on hips. And whichever leg you want to first, kicks in front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taylor, you don't have to jump. It's just a kick, okay? So I just want to see you. Hold on. There we go. I just want to see you just pick that foot up in front of you and just kick and then set it back down, okay? That's all. Very good. All right, ready? And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Okay, we're moving on to our other leg. So whichever leg you just kicked, we're going to switch and kick our opposite leg in front of us. Make sure when we're doing this that both of our legs are staying nice and straight. We're pointing our toes. Okay, we're ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, next we're moving to is we're going to kick sideways, okay? When I do my kick sideways, I'm going to pick my foot out to the side. My knee is going to face up towards the ceiling, and just like last time, we're going to kick that foot up and set it right back down and kick again, okay? So again, pick whatever leg you want to first. Hands on hips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. We're moving to that opposite leg now, okay? Make sure we're working really hard on getting those legs nice and straight and pointing our toes. Ready? And kick sideways with our opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, now we're moving to kicks backwards. So when I kick backwards, I'm going to keep my hands on my hips, and whatever leg I want to, I'm going to kick behind me. When I do my kicks, see I'm standing up nice and tall. I'm not going to bend over. I'm just kicking that leg as far as I can behind me and setting it right back down, okay? We're going to do 10 kicks backwards. Whatever leg you want to first, hands on hips. And ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now we're going to switch to that opposite leg. We're going to kick backwards with our opposite leg. Make sure our legs are staying straight. We're pointing our toes. And I want these kicks to be fast, okay? Ready? Opposite leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, now we're going to move on to stretching. So stand up nice and tall. We're going to start with arm circles. Arm circles forward. Big arm circles. Yep, nice and fast forward. There you go. Very nice. And switch to backwards. Arm circles backwards now. Very good. And now spread those feet apart. Reach up nice and tall for the ceiling. And reach down to one leg. Keep those legs nice and straight. Look down at your knee. Stretch really good. And reach up nice and tall. Up for the ceiling again. And reach down for your opposite leg. Good. And reach up nice and tall. And reach down to the middle. Good. Both those hands, yep, right in the middle of those feet. Very good. Good. Now reach up nice and tall and bring those feet together. And reach down for your tiptoes. Good job. Okay, go ahead and sit on your bottom in a big straddle. Nice straight legs, pointed toes. And reach up for that ceiling. There you go, good. And reach down to one leg. Good, look down for your knee, point your toes. Very good. And reach up. Down to your opposite leg. Good. And reach up tall one more time. And down to the middle of your legs. Good. Good. Now bring those feet together. Nice straight legs, pointed toes. And reach out for those tiptoes. Keep those legs nice and straight. Push to the backs of your knees. Look down at your knees. Good. Okay, we're going to do Hollywoods now. So bring one leg over the other one, and we're going to twist the opposite side. See how I am? I have one leg over the other one. I'm going to twist and face the opposite way around that leg. Very good. Yep, Taylor, opposite way. Other side. Good. And switch your other leg up and reach around it. Very good. Okay, now butterfly stretch. Feet together, flap those wings. Good job. Okay, and smell your feet. Bring your nose down to your toes. Good job. Okay, now bring one foot over the other one, and we're going to do big ankle rolls. So grab one ankle over your opposite foot and roll it in a big circle. Very good. And switch feet. Pull that other foot over and roll that foot in a big circle. Good job. Okay, now we're going to come up on our hands and knees, just like this. And when we're up on our hands and knees, I want you to rock back and forth on those wrists. Very good. And when you're ready, fingers out towards the side and rock in a big circle. There you go, rock in a big circle. Good job. And now face those fingers backwards towards your knees, all the way back. And try and rock back and forth with those fingers back towards your knees. There you go. Good. And now flip your hands over so your palms are facing up towards your face. And we're going to try and wiggle our fingers and make a fist. Wiggle. Make a fist. Good. Now we're going to push forward into cat stretch. So reach far forward, booty up in the air, and try and push those armpits down towards the floor. Very good. Good. And push forward to sail stretch. Push all the way forward. Nice straight arms, hips down towards the floor. There you go. Good. Good job. Okay, very next thing we're moving on to is we're going to move on to our bridges, okay? I don't have bridges on my video, but we all know how to do our bridges, right? So I want you to know how to lay down on your back and show me you're ready. We're going to do 3 bridges all together, okay? So lay flat down on your back, hands flat on the floor. And when you're ready, push up to that bridge. Yep, push up nice and tall to that bridge. Very good. Try and get those arms as straight as we can. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And come on down and rock your back out. Good job. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of those, okay? So when we're ready, lay flat down on your back, hands flat on that mat. And push up to your bridge. Very good. Try and get those feet together if we can. Get those legs as straight as we can. Hold it a little bit longer. Keep those arms as straight as we can. Very good. And rock that back out. Come on down. Very good. Okay, we have just 1 last bridge. So when we're ready, we're going to do 1 more bridge. Lay flat down on your back. And push up for your 3rd and final bridge. Push up nice and tall. Get those arms nice and straight. Try and get those ankles together. Push those legs straight. Very good. Hold it. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. And rock your back out. Okay, very good. All right, very next thing we're moving on to is we're going to start with some beam shaping, okay? So even if we don't have a beam, we're just gonna work on some good beam shaping that we can do on our floor, okay? So the very first thing that we're doing is we're just going to start with releve holds. So when I do my releve holds, I can either press my arms out to the side like this, or I can put my hands on my hips, and I'm going to lift as tall as I can on my tiptoes, and I'm going to hold my tiptoes, hold in my tiptoe shape until I say come down, okay? So we're ready, stand up nice and tall. Oh, nice. Haley's got a beam. Taylor's got a beam.
I have beam, but I don't want to get it out.
That's fine. You don't have to. Perfect. Okay, so very first thing we're starting with is releve hold on our beam. So arms can either be pressed like I have in my video, or they can stay on your hips, okay? And we're going to lift tall on our tiptoes, and we're going to hold that shape until I say come down, okay? Are we ready? And lift nice and tall on those tiptoes and hold it. Very good. Keep holding it. Squeeze those legs. I want to see those legs staying nice and tight. Keep those heels off the beam. Keep holding them off the beam. A little bit longer. Good job. Keep holding. Good. And go ahead and rest. You can drop those heels now. Okay, very next thing we're doing is now we're going to do our stop sign hold. So I want my favorite foot slightly in front of my opposite foot. Arms gonna reach straight out in front of me, slight bend in my knees, butt underneath of me, and I'm going to hold my stop sign shape on my beam or on my floor until I say come down, okay? Yep, Taylor, that video is good. I can see you. There you go. All right, ready? And stop sign shape, arms straight out in front, bend those knees. There we go. Very nice. Good. Hold on to it. If you're on your beam, I want your eyes looking for the end of your beam. If you're not, just look where the end of your beam would be. Make sure our chest is staying up. We're not leaning over. We're putting all of our body weight on both of our feet, keeping our booty underneath of us, not letting it stick out. Keep holding it. Good job. Okay, very nice. All right, very next thing we're moving to is we're going to move to our favorite leg lunge hold, okay? We're going to do both of our legs, but we can do it on our favorite leg first, okay? So you put your favorite leg in front in your lunge shape, arms reaching up on your ears, and we're going to hold our lunge shape just like we did our releve and stop sign until I say come down, okay? So go ahead, ready, and hold in that lunge. Arms tight on those ears. Remember, we want all of our body weight pushing into that front foot. We should just have a little bit of body weight on that back foot, all of our body weight on our front foot, bending into that front knee, back leg is nice and straight, and eyes on the end of your beam or where the end of your beam would be. Good, keep holding it. Good. Good job, very nice. Okay, come on down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to switch to our opposite foot. So whether or not you had your left leg or your right leg in front, I want your opposite leg to be in front now because this is how we land our cartwheels, right? So opposite leg in front, arms reaching up on our ears, and hold that leg with your opposite, or hold that lunge with the opposite leg. Arms covering your ears, all that body weight in that front foot, really push into that front leg. Good, squeeze those muscles. Good. Look for the end of your beam. Very nice. Don't lean over too much. We want a little bit of lean, but not too much. Good. Very good. Okay. What we're going to move on to now, let's see. I need to open up my other video. Okay. Can we see my next video now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So now what we're moving on to is now we're going to move on to some jumps and some turn work. Okay. Very first thing we're working on is we're going to work on quarter turns. So when we do our quarter turns, I want your hands on your hips. I want you standing on your favorite foot and your opposite leg up, or your opposite foot up on your leg, and you're going to lift, quarter, lift, quarter, and then step forward and finish. So if you do one full quarter turn, it should be a whole half turn, right? I want you guys to do 5 quarter turns on your own on your beam, okay? Or on your floor, wherever you are. Yep, and I want you to turn towards the leg that you're standing on. Good, Taylor, try and lift up on those tiptoes. Good, Courtney. Good, Taylor, try and keep that foot glued to your leg, okay? If it comes out to the side, it gets a little bit more difficult. Very nice, Courtney, good control. Make sure we're stepping that opposite foot in front after we finish quarter, then step your opposite foot in front and finish. You have 5 of these, very good. Good, Taylor, that was much better, good job. Very nice. Okay, so when we are done with 5 of those, we can move on to our next thing. So when we're ready, we're gonna move on to our next turn. So very next turn we're working on is we're going to move on to pivot. So when we do pivot turns on our beam or on the floor, hands are going to be on our hips. I'm going to lift up on my tiptoes. My favorite foot is going to be slightly in front of my least favorite foot. And I'm going to turn all the way around to face the opposite end of my beam, staying on my tiptoes, and then turn all the way back around to face the way that I was facing before, okay? So again, lifting up on tiptoes, turn halfway to face the opposite end of my beam, staying on toes, turn back around to face the or where I was facing my beam in the beginning, okay? I want 5 of these pivot pivots. So if you turn halfway and then turn back, that's 1 pivot, okay? I want to see 5 of these. Good, Courtney. Keep those hands on your hips and really pull those shoulders back, just like you were on beam. Very nice. Good, Taylor, I want you on both tiptoes this time, okay?
Okay.
So we should be on both of our feet. Good. There we go. Much better. Good job. Try really hard to stay on your tiptoes, pivot, pivot, and then you can drop from your toes. We want to make sure that our shoulders are staying on top of our hips. If I lean over too far or if I lean back too far, it's going to pull me off the beam, okay? So stand up nice and tall, shoulders on top of your hips, and look for the end of your beam. Good, Taylor. Squeeze those muscles. Better. Keep those hands there. Okay, we have 5 of those, all right? So if we're done with 5 of our 5 pivot turns, next thing we're moving on to is we're going to try full turns. So if you want to try your full turns on the beam, you can, or if you'd rather do them on the mat next to your beam, you absolutely can too, okay? So we're going to start in our lunge, favorite foot in front in our lunge, and I'm going to hold on my beach ball, lift up on my tiptoe, full turn, and step forward with that opposite foot, land and lunge and step forward, okay? I want to see 5 of these full turns either on your beam or on the mat. It's up to you. Yeah, if you want to watch my video again, I can show you again. So we're going to start with our favorite foot in front, and I'm going to lift and full turn all the way around, okay? You can try those on your beam or on the mat. It's up to you. Yeah, that's it. Very good. Good job, Courtney. Good. Make sure when we step forward, we're stepping forward into that lunge and finishing. Taylor, I want you to turn the opposite way, okay? So if you have your favorite foot in front, I want you to turn towards your favorite foot, okay? So whatever leg is in front, I want you to turn towards that favorite foot. So I want you to turn, nope, I want you to turn the other way. So try again, put that leg in front that you had in front. Yep, and now I want you to turn the opposite way that you were turning.
This way?
Yep, I want you to turn that way on your toes. Yes, there we go. That's it. Much better. Taylor, try like 2 more, okay? And then we're going to move on, okay? Not bad. Good. Try and keep that foot on your leg. Don't let it stick up behind you. Much better. All right. Very nice. Okay. Very next thing we're moving on to is we're going to move on to straight jumps. So either on your beam or on the mat. We're going to do 5 straight jumps. So arms are going to be up on our ears. I'm going to do straight jump, stop sign, and we're going to hold our stop sign until I say the next number. So we're going to do all these jumps together, okay? So you're going to hold that stop sign until I say 2, and then you'll do a second straight jump, okay? Are we ready? Stand up nice and tall, arms up on your ears. And 1 straight jump. Hit that stop sign. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Very good. Arms in front. And 2, straight jump. Good. Keep those arms in front. Very nice. And 3, straight jump. Good. Get those legs straight. Point your toes. Very nice. Hold that stop sign. Bend those knees a little bit more. And 4. Good. Keep those legs straight. Hips square. Look for the end of your beam. And 5. Very good. All right. Not bad. Okay, very next thing we're moving on to is we're going to move on to our tuck jumps. Okay, these tuck jumps you can do on your own, but just like last time, I want you to do your tuck jump, then you're going to hit your stop sign, and I want you to hold your stop sign on your own for at least 2 seconds before you move on to your next jump, okay? You have 5 tuck jumps, and I want to see you holding that stop sign for 2 seconds before you move on. Go ahead. 5 tuck jumps. Good, Courtney. Very nice. Good job. Good, Taylor, keep that booty underneath of you, okay? Don't lean over when we do our jump. I want you to stand up tall and look for the end of your beam. Much better, good. Make sure we're trying not to kick our bottom and our feet are coming up underneath of our knees, okay? So we're not kicking our butt. Good. Not bad. Very good. Okay, when we're ready, we're moving on to our next jumps, okay? Now we're moving on to split jump, okay? So just like last time, split jump, stop sign, holding that stop sign for 2 seconds before you move on to your next jump, okay? So I want to see 5 good split jumps, either on your beam or on the floor. I want to see both legs staying nice and straight. Toes are pointed. Good, Courtney. Good. Stand up nice and tall when we jump and look for the end of our beam. Good, Taylor. Try and get those legs as straight as we can, okay? Legs nice and straight. Point those toes. Good job. Good, Taylor. Keep that chest up. Try your last few. Good. There we go. You land on the stop sign. Much better. Almost. Keep that chest up. All right. When we're ready, we're going to move on to our next jump, okay? Very next jump that we're moving on to is now we're going to move on to our woof jump, okay? So when we do our woof jump, same thing. We're going to land in that stop sign shape, but our woof jump, one leg is straight out in front of us and the opposite leg is bent underneath of us, okay? I want to see 5 woof jumps either on your beam or on the mat, okay? Holding onto that stop sign shape. Good, Courtney. Try and really jump. Get off those feet. Push through those toes. Not bad, Taylor. Get that front leg nice and straight, okay? Here, you want to watch mine again? I'll show you my video one more time, okay? So when I do my woof jump, I'm going to kick my favorite leg straight out in front of me, and my opposite leg is going to bend underneath of me, okay? But my knees are going to stay together, okay? Try a couple like that. Not bad. Just try and keep those knees together, okay? That's right. Good. Just don't let those knees come apart. Okay, try a couple more. All right. When we're ready, we're going to move on to our pike jump. So our pike jump, all we're trying to do is pick both of our feet straight up in front of us, okay? So we're going to kick both feet straight out in front as far as we can. Legs are staying straight, toes are staying pointed, and landing back in that stop sign, okay? I want to see 5 of these. Good. Taylor, when you do these, your arms can either be on your ears or they can reach out in front of you for your toes, okay? Or they can stay on your hips, but I don't want them to be too wild out here. Good, Courtney. Really pick those feet up. Try and kick. Better. So both feet in front, Taylor. Both feet in front, not a split jump, silly. There we go. There you go. Now keep those ankles together when you do it. Try and keep those ankles and feet together. It's got to be fast kicking back down to your feet. Much better. There we go. Try one more, Taylor, and then we'll move on. Both feet on your feet. There we go. We stayed on our feet that time. Very good. Okay. Very next thing we're moving to is now we're going to move on to our straddle jump, okay? So very first, before I move on to our straddle jump, I want you guys to sit on your bottom in straddle shape on the floor. So, nope, on your bottom, Taylor. Go ahead and sit on your butt. Yep, in your straddle shape, like when we stretch. So bring those feet far apart and toes and knees facing up towards the ceiling. Good. And I want you guys to either put your hands on your hips or arms straight out in front of you. Okay? Point those toes. And this is our straddle shape, okay? So you feel how our feet are slightly in front of us, but they're split apart like this. When we hit our straddle jump, this is the kind of shape that I want you hitting to. I don't want you to try and kick those feet straight out to the side. I want you to try and pick them up in front like our straddle jump, but keep them apart. Or like our pike jump, but keep them apart, okay? I want to see 5 straddle jumps now. So Taylor, if you want to watch my video first, you can. And straddle and land back, okay? I want to see 5 straddle jumps. There, not bad, Taylor. Just keep control of those arms, okay? Good, Courtney. Keep those legs nice and straight and point those toes. Very good. 5 of these straddle jumps. Good. Okay. When we're done with 5 straddle jumps, next thing we're moving on to is working on connecting jumps. So Taylor, if you want to go back to your beam, you can, or you can stay on your mat, okay? Very first thing we're doing is we're going to do straight jump, straight jump. So when I do straight jump, I'm going to start with my arms on my ears, and I'm going to do 1 straight jump, arms are gonna land down by my side, and then a 2nd straight jump, and then I land in my stop sign and finish, okay? So I wanna see 5 of these straight jump, stop sign, finish. Courtney, I want you to do the connection like you would be on your beam, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Taylor, I can show you one more time if you wanna see. Yep, arms start up on your ears. Straight jump, arms down by your side, and then back up, straight jump, stop sign, and finish, okay? Good, Courtney. I want to see a couple of those tries. Yep, arms down, and straight jump, stop sign. Very good, Taylor, that's it. Now point those toes and get those legs straight. Not bad, looks good. Good job, Taylor, point those toes. Do a couple more. Good. Okay, now what we're moving on to is Taylor, I want you to do straight jump, tuck jump, and Courtney, I want you to do split jump, wolf jump, okay? So you can do split jump, wolf jump, Courtney, and Taylor, I want you to do the same exact thing that you did last time, except you're gonna do straight jump, and on that 2nd jump, instead of it being a straight jump, I want it to be a tuck jump, okay?
Is it the connection like how I did before?
Like on beam, yep.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Taylor, straight jump, tuck jump. Just like you connected those straight jumps. Go ahead, Courtney. Very good, Taylor. That's it. Now land in that stop sign. Good connection, Courtney. Good job. Good. Good job, Taylor. That's it. Show me one more like that, okay? And then we're going to move on. Arms up. Get those arms up. Almost. Use those arms. All right, not bad. We had 2 separate jumps. Good job. Okay, very next thing we're moving on to is now we're going to move on to handstands, okay? So you can either try these handstands on your beam or you don't have to, but we're going to start with our favorite leg in front first because we will switch to our opposite leg after we start with our favorite leg, okay? So favorite leg in front, arms up on your ears in your lunge. We'll wait for Taylor to get her beam set up. There you go. And remember, if we're doing it on our beam, we're going to have butterfly hands on top of our beam, thumbs together, hands wrapped around the side of the beam. In your lunge, arms reach up, and 1 handstand, go. Handstand, in your lunge, arms up. Not bad, very nice. And 2. Good, nice straight legs, pointed toes. Good, keep those arms up when we stand up. And 3. Remember, we're really pushing into that lunge when we land. I want to see all your body weight on that front foot when we land. And 4. Good. And last one, 5. Very good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to move to our opposite leg. So whatever leg you had in front last time, I want your opposite foot to be in front. So these are going to feel a little weird. So Taylor, you can either do these on your beam or you can do them on the floor. But when we do these ones, I want you focused on all that good shape that we usually have in our regular handstands. So arms are going to be up on our ears, starting and finishing in our lunge. Ankles getting together, legs nice and straight, toes pointed. Are we ready? Okay, 1, Try that best handstand that we can. All right, not bad. Land that lunge. Not bad. And 2. Good. Try and kick those feet all the way up to meet together. That's the hardest part. And 3. Big kick. Try and get those ankles to meet. Not bad. Good. And 4. Good. And 5. Not bad. I'm pretty impressed with those opposite leg handstands. They look pretty good. All right. Next thing we're moving on to is cartwheels. Okay. So if you want to do your cartwheel on your beam, you absolutely can. Or if you want to work out on your floor, okay, you can do cartwheels on your beam or on the floor. I want you guys to do 10 cartwheels. Okay. 10 cartwheels with your favorite leg in front, really landing in your lunge. Good, Taylor. Good, Courtney. If you want to do 5 regular cartwheels, then the next 5, if you want to do cartwheels swing into hollow, you can do that. Good, Taylor. That's it. Now focus on getting that second foot on the beam. Good. Good lunge. Almost. Good, Courtney. Good, Taylor. Trying to get at least that first foot in. Very nice. That's it, Courtney. Try and hollow out your back a little bit more. Very nice. Good job. Good, Taylor. Good, Charlie. Taylor, try and keep those feet over top of your head, okay? Make sure we're kicking over top of our head in that cartwheel. All the way over. A little bit better. Not bad. Good. Okay. So when we're done with those 10 cartwheels, now we're moving on to opposite leg cartwheels, okay? So Taylor, if you want to do these on the floor or on the beam, it's up to you, but we're going to do with our opposite leg in front now. And I want you to try 10 cartwheels with your opposite foot in front now. So you should be starting with your opposite foot in front and landing with your favorite foot in front. Taylor, I want your hands to reach down to the opposite side, okay? So start with that opposite leg in front. Yep, and now reach down towards the opposite side, towards that beam. Nope, I want those hands to go towards the beam, okay? Very nice, Courtney. Almost opposite way. I want you to reach the other end. Which leg is your opposite? So put your opposite foot in front. There you go. Okay, now arms reach up nice and tall. And I want your arms to go down towards the side of the mat that has the beam on it. I want them to reach down towards the beam. Fingertips should be facing the beam when we reach down. Nope, other way. So I want you to point. I want you to stand with your favorite foot in front. I don't want you to even do a cartwheel. I just want you to lean down and face those fingertips towards the beam. Keep that favorite foot in front, or keep the opposite foot in front, and just bend over and fingertips towards the beam, all the way towards the beam. I want both those fingertips, almost they're facing forward, but I want them to turn sideways, okay? Now turn sideways. Almost. I know, opposite foot is really hard. It's kind of awkward. We're not used to it. Taylor, I want you to try like one more, okay? And then we're gonna move on to our conditioning. Almost. All right. Okay, very next thing we're doing for our conditioning is we're going to do that releve hold again, okay? So it doesn't have to be on your beam. We're just doing releve hold, and we're going to hold this for a little bit longer so we're actually really using our muscles, okay? Hands are going to be on our hips, and we're going to lift up on our tiptoes, and we're just going to stay in releve until I say come down. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. All right, hands on hips, stand up nice and tall, and lift up on those tiptoes. Favorite foot should be slightly in front of your opposite foot, and hold it. You're going to hold it for a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit longer than the last time we did it. Stand up nice and tall. Shoulders should be on top of your hips. Taylor, hold that shape. We shouldn't be walking around. There you go. Good. Stand up nice and tall. I don't want you to stare at your feet. Chin should be up. Good. Try and get that back nice and straight. Squeeze your booty. A little bit longer. Good. Almost done. And come on down. Okay, very next thing you're doing is calf raisers. So you can do your calf raisers on the beam or you can do them on the floor. Hands are going to be on your hips and you're going to lift up on your tiptoes and drop your heels back down. You're going to do 30 calf raisers, okay? You can do these 30 calf raisers on your own. Good, Courtney, really try and lift. Yep, and lift up on the, good. Yep, that's it, Taylor. Try and keep these legs nice and straight. It's really easy to bend through our knees when we're standing like this. I want you to make sure we're really just lifting through our toes and not using our knees at all. Still working on good shape, so standing up nice and tall, back is nice and straight. We're not sticking our belly out in front of us, chin is up. Good job, 30 of them. When you are done, you can go down to your mat because we're going to do planks next. So very first thing we're doing is we're just doing a regular plank hold, okay? So I'm going to have my hands on the floor. I'm not going to go to my elbows. I'm going to go down to push-up shape, and I'm going to hold that push-up shape until I say come down, okay? So go ahead and get ready. Hands flat on the floor, legs nice and straight, and push up to push-up shape. Good. Keep those knees off the floor. I want your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're holding it until I say come down. Good. Squeeze those muscles. Keep those legs nice and straight. Good, Taylor. That's it. Keep your booty out of the air. Keep those legs as straight as we can. Holding it a little bit longer. Almost done. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Coming down. Okay, very last thing you're doing before you're all done is now we're going to do plank walks, okay? So whether or not you have a beam or not, it doesn't matter. You can still work on plank walks. So when we do our plank walks, what really important thing to remember is that we're holding our plank shape. So my booty does not come up into the air, my arms stay nice and straight, and my legs stay nice and straight. I'm just taking small little steps, okay? I want to see 2 passes down and back. So you can either do it on your beam or on the mat, but down and back is 1 pass, and I want you to do 2 of them. Good, Courtney. Keep those legs straight. I don't want you to bend your knees. Better. There you go. Good, Taylor. Good job. Squeeze those legs, point those toes, or stay on your tiptoes. Very nice. Down and back twice, then you're all done.
I don't see anything, boy. Are they cans or what?
Hang on, don't yell.
Okay. All right. That was all I had. So when we're all done with today, I want you guys to make sure you do your splits and stretch really well after we get off the call, okay? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, good. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Good job today.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.